coming. I'm just going to talk about youth in our school district. Did everybody get a chance to sign in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So here are the handouts that I have for you. So please take one and pass it down. Thank you. And we're going to be talking about foster youth and what we can do to help them. Okay, so many of you may not know this, but there are a lot of foster youth within our district. So DCFS cases on our school campus within our district. I have a map I handed out to you if you want to follow along. Each site has a pretty high range of DCFS cases. And specifically, when we're looking at our site, Sundown, we have one of the highest, we have the highest percentage of foster youth. So what type of foster youth are we talking about? Well, we have some that are in adoptive homes. They could be in foster family agencies. There might be in foster homes, and they might be in group homes, or they could be in a legal guardianship, home of a parent, or relative placement. So these children are coming to us. They're from all different sorts of backgrounds, and we really need to see what we can do to cater to each one. Okay, so here's some of our foster youth strategies that I want you to consider when you have a student who is from the foster care. So you're going to consider that the student in foster care scores are generally 16 to 20 percentile points below their peers in state standardized testing. And this is because of their backgrounds and where they come from. And less than 60% of the students in foster care finish high school, which is pretty sad. And only 3% of the children who have been in foster care attend post-secondary education after high school graduation. 42% of these children do not begin school immediately after entering foster care, often because of missing records and gap in school attendance. So I want to tell you what we can do to help solve some of these statistics and make our children not just a statistic and improve their scores. Okay, so here's our levels of intervention chart. Well, some of them are voluntary, which is basically done through the foster care unit, and then we have the court, which is basically us, what we do as a school to help them. So a lot of our interventions are done through getting in contact with the foster care case handlers, so people who are handling their cases and people who are involved directly with that child's life. And I want you to understand the foster youth. So a part of helping them is understanding them. We need to understand that prior to coming to us, they came from various backgrounds, and they don't all have the same cases. We have to care differently for each child. So some children may go many days or even months without attending school before they come to us. So they might have forgot a lot of the things that they have been taught. And when being placed in foster care, where the child might be moved to a new school, they might have a difficult time to adjusting to the new culture, and maybe they have a new curriculum. So we really need to take a step back and ask the child where they're at and what they know. They may also have a hard time making new friends, so it's always good to give them a type of a buddy or a support system here. They can talk to the counselor and get some type of help to make them really feel comfortable coming to a new school. And given their experiences, they might find it challenging to form relationships within our staff and people who can support them with their academic success. So I really want you to focus on being advocates for making them feel comfortable here and helping them adjust to the new surroundings. So we have a speaker here. His name is D. Hankins. He's on your flyer if you want to follow along and look at that. He was a foster youth success story. He was placed into foster care only at 2 months old. He was born to drug addict parents. His mother was a drug addict and his father sold drugs. And he was in and out of several foster care homes.